Hello, beautiful people. Chad Putman here, author of Midlife Opportunity Starter Kit and Make Your It Happen. Welcome to Section 4. So, this is a video voiceover for Section 4 of the Midlife Opportunity Starter Kit. And I just want to thank you for taking all of this time to engage in self care, self reflection and doing the work, looking after yourself, exploring where you are today, where you've been, and where you want to go. So here we go. Let's jump into section 4, the opportunity. Our life's work, the wall slash opportunity. Sometimes walls can be very painful, and if we don't deal with them, they will deal with us. It was the first day of the new year when I woke up alone, cold and disoriented. Slowly, the hotel room started to make sense, but I didn't know the time or series of events that led to this awakening. The last thing I remember was sharing the room with three other guys and saying, I've never been this high before. Fortunate for me, one of the guys resurfaced within 20 minutes of my awakening. It was 9 a.m. I fell out unconscious at 3 a.m. As more details emerged and I fell into a place of deep reflection, I started to question everything. How could I continue doing what I was doing? What I was doing had serious potential consequences. Furthermore, my life and reputation outside of the hotel room was not this. Rather, it was the culmination of 25 years of recovery. I had it all. But why was I self destructing? Why was I willing to blow up my life? Inadvertently, sex and drugs, chemsex, had become my new weekend favorite pastime. I was dating an addict, and when I was under the influence, I didn't care about my well-being. Although the situation persisted for another 5 months, I left the hotel room on January 2nd with a new awareness that something, quote, everything needed to change and soon. This was my midlife opportunity. That same weekend, I came to the realization that I needed to put a pause on my 18-year relationship with my husband. I had to find a way to exit this toxic relationship, this other toxic relationship. I had to write a letter of resignation and deliver it to my boss. I knew if I didn't do all of this, I wasn't going to make it. After I started to open up with loved ones, got some more outside support, and started to work with a life coach, I began to have more insights. I was going to take this opportunity to write a new chapter with no restrictions, because if I was going to continue in this life, I needed to be very intentional about what happened next. This page is a reminder of the index, the work that you've already gone through and what you're about to do in section 4. Section stage 4, the opportunity. A wall, also a light, illuminating a path. You grew up, did the things, and now you have come face to face with your walls, perhaps again. Walls have also been referred to as our life lessons, the challenges we are bound to deal with and need to overcome if we want to re experience our zest and joy for life again. Use this section below to write down the walls that you have identified in section stage 3 slash the wall. So go ahead and pull out your paperwork, the work reflections that you did back in section 3 and the walls that you came up with, and just jot them down here as a quick reference before you get going into this section. On page 4, what I'd like you to do is take an opportunity to reflect on what lessons can or have you learned from your walls, and what opportunities exist because of your walls. When I say opportunities, so when you have walls or challenges, my perspective is that your opportunities are really the result of a crisis or something's happening in your life. So what are the opportunities that exist because of the walls that are in your life? All right, welcome to page 5. This is not my first rodeo, and I'm sure it's not yours. You have all the courage you need. The truth is that you likely have prior examples of walls and challenges, setbacks, and personal struggles you have faced in the past. Use the space below to reflect on some of the walls you have faced in the past and found your way through. Maybe these are examples that came up in your youth, in your teen years, in your early adult years, maybe previous marriages, prior employment, attempts at college, whatever that may be. What are some walls that you've experienced in the past and that you've overcome? Use this section to jot those down. Welcome to page 6. What I'd like to have you do now is, how did you do it before? Is this the same wall or a new challenge? How did you get through those walls, those struggles before? How did you do it? And then on the bottom, I have learned this about myself. Given the fact that you have been through adversity, that you have faced challenges, that you have come up against perhaps these walls or obstacles time and time again, what is it that you have learned about yourself as a result of these walls and challenges? Use this space to reflect on those. After you do so, take a moment to check in with yourself and see how you're doing. This page is going to require something important from you. So welcome to page 7, and here we go. I don't want you to hold back. Speak your truth. Be brutally honest with yourself. What is your wall shining a light on? What is the wall that you're experiencing right now? What is it shining a light on that is your opportunity to work through, to overcome, and to get to on the other side? Here's where you can validate your self love. Saying, I don't know, is not your truth. Look deep into your heart, soul, and being. What is your truth? What is the work? Put everything else aside. Be brutally honest with yourself. What's your truth? Your path? What is the opportunity that exists here? Right? Take the opportunity to soak in this opportunity, right? And maybe that's taking 2, 3, 4 deep breaths and just being with yourself for a moment. Oftentimes, we stay focused on the walls and the problems, and we don't have enough energy to sit with and expand our understanding on the opportunity. Use this section below to dream big. No limits, none at all. What is your opportunity? What exists on the other side of this wall for you? Expand, write, free associate. Give yourself permission to dream big. Welcome to page 8. You're doing incredible, important work. So thank yourself. This is all about self love, courage, and you are courageous, you are powerful and capable of living your truth. You need to know that. And I know that you know that. This might hurt a lot. However, tap into your courage, power, and strength. What would have to happen for you to live your truth? Know that this is your one life to live right here in this moment. What would have to happen for you to live your truth? Be honest. This is not easy work, but you've already almost come to the end of section 4 and the work that we have together around this Midlife Opportunity Starter Kit. Today, you have the opportunity to claim your power and define your tomorrow. Use this space below to write again the positive affirmations you developed in prior sections or stages. Go ahead and grab all that other work that you did and grab some of your favorite affirmations that you continue to use from that work and jot them down here. I want you to do at least one more new affirmation from your work in this section/stage. Today, know that you have the courage, strength, and ability to live your truth. Honor your path. This is your one life to live. Knowing that truth, here's a bonus section. Write your next chapter. It's a blank page. It's there for you. It's your story. It's your life. Write your next chapter. Again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to be part of this journey and experience with you, for you trusting in this process with me. And I want you to know that, oftentimes this work can be extremely challenging. It's not something you can do in a day, a week, or a month, or even a year. But, if you keep at it, you keep at the work, you keep reflecting back on what you did in these 4 sections. And certainly if you need more support, reach out for it. We don't have to do this alone. There's so much support around us. I mean, I'm somebody who engages in 12-step recovery meetings on a regular basis. I have people that are close to me in my life that I can be brutally honest with and are brutally honest with me. So know that you're not alone, and know that there is support out there. And if I can be of any support to you at all in this process, or as you close through it, or as you begin to imagine your next great chapter and you're looking for support to help you get there, feel free to reach out. All of my contact information is on the website, my phone number, my email address. Feel free to continue to follow me on social media as my story continues to unfold. And again, I just want to thank you for having the courage to do this work and for honoring me and allowing to be part of your process. And today and every day, I wish you well and all the best in your present. Be well.